I was just parking my car when my property manager decided dirt was a crime. And that decision ended his career. He just didn't know it yet. Because by the end of this, he was standing in front of the board explaining why his own rule cost him his job. He slaps a neon orange towing notice on my windshield like he's been waiting all day. He points at a tiny splash of mud on my SUV, barely visible. He says, "This is a luxury complex. Wash it by noon or the tow truck's coming. It's in the bylaws." I tell him, "It rained an hour ago. And what about the construction equipment in the back?" He doesn't blink. That's property maintenance. Different rules. And that's when I realized something important. Not that he was right, but that he was confident. But here's where it gets strange. He had never actually read the bylaws. So I didn't wash my car. I went home, opened the bylaws, and started reading. All 200 pages. Section 14. Paragraph B. Any structure, vehicle, or equipment on property grounds must be free of rust, dirt, and debris, or face a $500 per day fine. Most people would have grabbed a sponge. I grabbed my camera. I photographed his personal golf cart, rusted. The maintenance tractor, covered in mud. And his office window, covered in bird poop. I filed 12 formal violations in 1 hour. And because he signed off on the bylaws, the board had to enforce them. He stared at a $6,000 fine invoice while I drove past in my still muddy SUV. He couldn't pay the fines. So they fired him and used the money to build the community a car wash. So tell me, if someone power trips over the rules, would you fight them or read them?